Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of our CapeSpace Connection series. I'm your host, Haley Cote, Community Manager of CapeSpace Mashpee. And today, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be chatting with our guest. I've had the pleasure of knowing our guest for the last few years now, and she is an incredible businesswoman, an incredible leader. She just recently started a new bookkeeping, CFO bookkeeping company. So she's going to tell us all about that, and I'm so excited to chat with her. So without further ado, please welcome Kim Marchand. Kim, how are you?
Hello, Haley. I am great. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm very excited to talk to you and great
Oh
to
my,
see you.
yes. Oh my God, so good to see you. So excited to chat with you. So you ready to just dive on in?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yeah, let's do it. So Kim, tell me a little bit about your background because I know you've had quite the career. So I'd love to know what kind of led you to where you are now with starting your new company here.
Thanks, Haley. My career has really spanned the range from startups to selling a business to creating new businesses to turning businesses around. I started out early on working with small nonprofits. I was changing the world. I still am changing the world, and thought that I would start out with maybe doing some counseling, but quickly learned that I loved working with numbers. So I changed my direction and I moved from counseling or working in a more of a social way to the business side of nonprofits and helping businesses grow. I graduated up to working with for-profits. I've worked with startups. I've done mergers and acquisitions. So I've run the gamut on all of the business services. I love what I do. I am a finance geek. My career over the last few years has been both as an entrepreneur and as a chief financial officer. And I've taken the two pieces and combined them together into my latest kind of reincarnation, which is Marchand CFO. And that takes my experience of building small businesses and launching small businesses, along with my finance background, and combines them together to help businesses grow and be successful. So my background is really small business, startups, turnarounds. Let's get the numbers thing figured out. Let's get people not afraid of those numbers, and let's lift each other up as we continue to grow.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. So Kim, explain to me what CFO bookkeeping is, because that's kind of encompasses what kind of services you offer, correct?
Yeah, so I'm very excited to be working with CapeSpace on specifically launching a new division of Marchand CFO, and we call it MCFO Books. And it's CFO level bookkeeping. So it's bookkeeping beyond the basics. And it allows small businesses to get their financial reports, to track their receipts, to pay those bills, to bill those clients. But at the end of the month, you get a CFO to come in, to talk to you, to tell you, here are your trends. Here's what the strategy looks like. Have you figured out your break even yet? What are you doing about that loan application? All of those pieces that are swirling around in your head that you're not sure who to ask, we're here for you. So CFO level bookkeeping provides all of the basic stuffs, just exactly what you would want. We help you to do it really well as well. And then we'll also give you that strategy and that background to think about what's next for your business. How do you want to succeed and where do you want to go?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome. That really is a full service, really well-rounded kind of thing. And I think for so many people, like me being totally not a numbers person, I can imagine that whole side of things can be intimidating for people who aren't finance geeks, as you say you are. So so that's really awesome.
Right. And that's what I find is that a lot of folks are afraid of numbers. And so I'm here to help you plow through that. Let's not be afraid. Let's get it done. And if you really don't want to deal with it, just give it to me. I'll take care of it. I'll tell you where you're going. I'll help you get it all figured out. But mostly I want you to understand it. And I want the business owners to really be able to move those levers to get the desired outcome for their business success.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm here to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And for
Really
all of you
enjoy it.
CapeSpace members watching out there, as Kim alluded to, we have a partnership with her, and you get a special rate using her services. and I'm sure you'll be seeing even more of Kim around CapeSpace. So speaking of CapeSpace then, Kim, you've been involved now. We've had a relationship with you now for a while.
Yeah.
How has CapeSpace now been a game changer for you and your clients too?
Well, as you said, Haley, I've been around CapeSpace for a while now and known Robin and you and Anna for a good long time. And I can't think of a better group to be associated with. One of the things that I love about CapeSpace is having a real professional office, having those professional services, being in the community. That's a really big piece of it, is knowing that there are other folks around you can bounce ideas off of, that you can work with. And just having that great location. For my business, I work virtually. I work at client sites. I have people meet with me. And when that happens and I'm at CapeSpace, it's just great. The other thing that's great for me at CapeSpace is being able to meet other small business owners, being able to offer my services to them, and being able to help them as they make decisions and where they want to go with their business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah. So for any of you out there watching who are interested in learning more about what CapeSpace is all about, what we have to offer, I would encourage you to visit capespace.com. Okay, Kim, now let's have even more fun here. You ready for some rapid fire questions?
I'm good. Let's go.
Okay, so first off, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is building businesses. I have so much fun with it. It's a great thing to do. I love doing it. So favorite hobby is building businesses. The other favorite hobby is probably, I have to say, bird watching. I love the birds. I love the nature. I love being outdoors on the Cape.
Oh yes, that's one of Robin's too, our the owner of CapeSpace. Yeah,
we connected on that. Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
What are you currently binge watching, or maybe reading or listening to? What's on your docket?
I am a big fan of Mrs. Maisel, and I'm psyched that the new season has just come out. I'm trying to pace myself so that I can, have some time to really enjoy it. But I love Mrs. Maisel. I love, one of my passions. I went to Simmons for my MBA, and one of my passions has always been to help women in business succeed. And Mrs. Maisel is just exactly that. To do that in that era, and I'm married to my husband is in the entertainment industry, was in the entertainment industry. So the sets and the colors and all of that is really exciting. But I love the strength of Mrs. Maisel.
Mm-hmm. Good one, yeah. Where is your favorite place to go on the Cape? Where's your go-to spot?
So go-to spot is really anywhere along the north side beaches, from the boardwalk at Gray's Beach to Wing Island down at the Museum of Natural History. I love walking out on the flats. You can find me out there. Sometimes you'll see me on with a headset and doing a little dancing across the flats. So
nice. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I meant to ask you earlier. So that red high heel behind you, so that has some significance. Tell me about that real quick.
So the red high heel is, as I've relaunched my CFO services, has really become my logo. It started back in the pandemic. I was doing a Zoom with a bunch of my college friends, and we did a scavenger hunt. And the question was, okay, go get your favorite high heel that's not black or brown. And I reached out and I came up with a pair of red ones, and I came up with a pair of hot pink ones, because those are my go-to shoes. What happened is they kind of like hung out here by my computer in my office. And I found out that, I put them on, and I was rocking it. It was great. I love the feel, the red, the high heel. It just makes you feel good. It makes you look good. It makes, everything kind of pop. So I love the red high heel, and it's really become my logo. I think it's got a lot of energy. It's got a lot of power. It's strong. It really just, it resonates for me. And I hope it resonates for other people too.
Yeah. I was just thinking empowering. Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Exactly right. Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
And Kim, lastly here, so in thinking of yourself when you were first starting out in your career, first starting to build businesses, what advice would you give yourself now to younger Kim?
So I get asked this often, and I have two really corny but really, really true. I'm going to say right off the bat: floss, always floss. Two, really put the money in the 401k. Don't stop. Okay. And that's me as a finance person, but also me to my younger self. Put the money in the 401k. You'll never regret it. Floss 401k. but the other thing that I'll say is don't hold back. Go for it. You have an idea. You want to try something new. Don't hold back. Don't let anything make you think that you're not ready, or maybe you're just a little too shy. Push yourself, get out there. Don't hold back. I think you'll never regret it.
Mm-hmm. That is excellent advice. I think we could all use that.
Right?
For sure.
Right. Exactly. I agree.
So Kim, before I let you go, I know you are also the co-chair of this year's Cape Cod Women's Business Summit, correct?
That is, and you touched on a great one, Haley. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to pitch this. One of the things that I'm really entrenched in is the community. I love giving back to the community. When I owned a small hotel in Dennis, I was the president of the Dennis Chamber of Commerce. I have done a lot of close work with SCORE. I was the chapter chair for a little bit. And now I'm the co-chair for the Cape Cod Women's Business Summit. May 10th, it's a collaboration between SCORE, the Cape Cod Women's Association, and the Cape Cod Young Professionals Association. It is going to be rocking. You don't want to miss it. 200 of the Cape's smartest business women leaders are going to be there. Don't miss it. Tickets are selling fast. And if you think you want to sponsor, we've got just this much time to do it. Let me know.
Yes, and I will link all this. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will put all the information to sign up for that, as well as your website, Kim, which is what is your website? Where can people learn more about you too?
So MarchandCFO.com. Check me out and drop me a note. Find me on LinkedIn as well. I love to talk to you. I've got lots of great ideas and I want to be able to help.
Awesome. Well, Kim, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haley. Love to have the opportunity, and I'll see you around soon.
Yes, I'll see you soon. And I'll see you guys all again soon, too. Bye.